Hi my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a brand new episode of our FM22 series, The Hall of Famer. Last episode is the linked above, my friends. Make sure you go and check that one out. I don't know why I got so confused with my words there, but I did. Yeah, go check it out, my friends. It's a big episode. Today, though, we're going to crack on with a lot more, but the big thing we're going to do, and it's how we're going to start today's episode, we're going to draw Champions League. So here we are, gang. We are going to draw our Champions League group stage. We go in as a first seed this season. Obviously, having won the Premier League, it's one of the highest reputable leagues in the world. So that's probably why we're going in there so high. In our hat, you will see we've got Manchester City, PSG, Inter, Benfica, Bayern, Barcelona, Napoli, and little old West Ham. So yeah, let's just get drawing. Let's see who we draw in the group stages. Let's see how kind or how awful it is going to be. So first out of the hat is Benfica. Then we've got Inter Milan. Then we've got Manchester City. Paris Saint-Germain are out next. Napoli are out in Group E. Barcelona. West Ham. There you go. Group G is the one we need to keep an eye on. And just to complete the set, it's Bayern Munich in the last group. So who can we draw now? We've got Chelsea out the hat first. We've got Real Madrid. Leipzig. We've got Atletico Madrid, Manchester United, Juventus, and here we go. It's one of Milan or Dortmund, and we get the German team, Dortmund. I absolutely love Dortmund. They are the German team I always look out for, as well as Mönchengladbach and Milan to complete the set. We've got Roma first out in the third round of this draw. We've got Nice, Ajax, Shakhtar Donetsk, Club Brugge, Hertha Berlin, and this is the one, it's Porto or Real Sociedad, and we get Porto from Portugal. Real Sociedad completes the set, and just to finish the group stage off, we've got PAOK, Galatasaray, Spartak Moscow, Rangers, Sporting, Basel, and then we're going to get one of Celtic or Sparta Prague. We get Celtic of Scotland, and Sparta Prague finishes the set for the for Group H. So yeah, that's I don't know. I don't actually know. It looks winnable, doesn't it, on paper? It looks like we could do all right. We've got a good team, but I guess we will just wait and see. So there you go. There's our group stage. Says we're handed a tough group. Maybe we are. Who really knows, gang? But let's get caught up on what's been going on between last episode and this one. So we played the Community Shield game in last episode. We beat Manchester United, and since then we've recorded 2 wins and a couple of really good wins as well. A 3-0 against Sheffield United with Lifa Madal, Marvelous Sabanda, and Pablo Alfonso with the goals, and then we beat Aston Villa by 3-1. You'll see that Johan Azevedo got himself a 42-minute hat-trick with a Messias goal from Aston Villa. Nothing but a consolation. We're going to be playing Manchester City and Tottenham in today's episode. And then we'll talk about where we're going to come back for next time. But we can really see where we're at, taking on 2 of the bigger teams in the league, gang. A little bit of talk about transfers. You're going to see that we've got some, deals that we're trying to get done. I believe one transfer has just been completed. No, it hasn't. There is a deal that is on the verge of being completed, I'm pretty sure. It seems to have disappeared off of that transfer. Oh, that's why. There we go. Alan Henrique is potentially leaving the football club. He's going to Stuttgart for £30 million. I just thought Alan Henrique, as good as he's been, I'm not sure if he's going to want to play second fiddle to Sabanda. He had a pretty poor game off the bench this season. And then I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. And then I was looking at, we bought him for 10. It just seems really good money for this player, in my opinion. And then I think we can go and reinvest it. And I'm trying to reinvest it in a lad called Tom Williams from Southampton, who looks very, very good, doesn't he? I'm aware he's right-footed, but he has been playing as a winger when I was looking. So yeah, I'm looking at him. I'm looking at other players. I'm also looking at Nicola Vinali. He's only going to cost £11 million as a second striker, and then maybe pushing Lifa Madal out wide. Basically, that's what I'm thinking of doing as well, because he looks pretty deadly, doesn't he, if we're looking at his attributes. Okay, he's a deep line striker, but he can play advanced forward, and I think he'd be pretty good. So it's not a lot of money either, and it's pretty low wages at 60 grand a week. So yeah, there's some stuff going on there. And so after that, this is how the Premier League table looks. 2 play, 2 wins, very good stuff. Level on goal difference with Manchester United as well. You can see the top 6 teams have all won their first 2 games. One of them's going to have to fall today, though, because we're playing Manchester City. Tottenham, where are they? Because we're playing them as well, yet to win a game this season. So, yes, we will see what happens, gang, but let's crack on, shall we, with the first game of today's episode. There's offers going in. I'm not interested in any of that. Let's get to it. And so this is the team I'm going to go with for the game against Manchester City, everybody. I feel like it just poses out best and easiest way to potentially beat them. They're still a very good team, you know. They're going to be there or thereabouts, though, this season. But we're getting better. We've got new signings. We've spent a lot of money in this summer. But I really feel like the team is at a point now where we really should be pushing on and beating these big teams on a regular basis. So we're going to go with Gomez in goal, Hanzic and Reicha at fullback, Perez and Alfonso at centre-back. Szoboszlai is going to partner Rice in the midfield. We're going to go with Sabanda on the left, right on the right, Yaya through the middle, and Asheredo up top. So here we go, gang. First game of today's episode is, of course, against Manchester City. We are at home for both these games, which is nice because our home form is far, far better than our away form, even though both are very, very good. But we come into this season in really good form. We come off the back of, winning the Premier League, surprisingly. We're doing well in Europe. So I'm looking forward to this season. Let's see what it holds for us. Let's see what we could potentially, hopefully, get our paws on at the end of the year. I think the Premier League has to be one that we go for. I'm not saying we're going to go and win it because it's really, really difficult to win. But, we've kept the team together. So there's nothing to say we can't, especially if we compare it against the big teams. But City with the first highlight. That's well dealt with by us, though. And then a great ball through the middle to Asheredo. And it's a very good save by Ederson, though. That's a really, really good save. He come out very, very early. And very unlucky for Asheredo. Corner comes in. Nothing comes of it. It's dealt with very, very well by Manchester City. But yeah, I'm gonna really go for it in all competitions. I would love to, do well in the Champions League. We are not winning the Champions League this year. I just know we're not. That's such a hard competition. But if we can get to the knockout rounds, then anything's possible. So let's just get through the group stage and then go from there. It's a tough group, but one I think that we can be competitive in. 20 minutes gone in this game, though. It's even Steven. So let's just ask for a little bit more. We're going all right. Arsenal have just beaten Luton 4-1 in the Premier League. Yes, Luton are in the Premier League. You are not seeing things. But we are a long way into the future. But Luton have been there or thereabouts in real life, haven't they, this year? So who knows? Who really knows? We could see Luton in the Prem one day in their tiny little ground. This first half has flown by with not much happening. Perez into Szoboszlai, comes back into Reicha now, out wide. That's given away. That's really sloppy from Sabanda. Manchester City are in. It's well dealt with by the keeper and then cleared up the line by the defenders. But that's a sloppy pass from Sabanda out on the wing, in my opinion. Got to do better than that, especially at the money we have bought him for. But I think United are going to be the team to keep an eye on again this season. They were our closest competitors last year. I think they're going to be there or thereabouts this year. As far as everyone else is concerned, though, I'm not sure. I think City will be there. They've got some good players. Headed just over the bar this time. And that is half time. I'm actually going to come down on them a little bit, I think. I've not really been too happy with that that first half, in all honesty. Right, corner. Szoboszlai. Good ball in. Can't get our head on it. Marvellous Sabanda, though, takes it down. Oh, it's a good effort, but it's a better save from the goalkeeper. Another corner comes in from the other side. It's another really good corner from Szoboszlai, but can't be headed in the back of the net because it's dealt with very, very well from Manchester City. Both teams really, really even. Both keepers having a good game. Obviously, Alfonso's having a good game for us. I'm going to bring Nicholas right off for Borislav Nikolov, who can play cam and wing. I don't think Illich is quite ready, to be honest with you. So I'm going to be probably going to Nikolov a fair amount in the early stages of this season. Let's see what he can give us off the wing. Nearly at the hour mark. A draw probably wouldn't be the worst result. City have obviously started the season in a very similar vein of form as us. Right, let's just get this done. And it's a very even game, really even. Highlights seem to be coming more to us, but that's well dealt with from City, and they're going to play that through. It's into Mbappe, and that's a good save from Gomez. He is such a good goalkeeper, such a solid keeper. Well dealt with, well headed out. Oh, did they hit the post? No, it's saved again. Another good save from Gomez. I thought they hit the post that time. Right, Szoboszlai comes wide. Oh, it's unlucky. It's unlucky from the fullback. Just couldn't quite get past the defender there. Missed header in the midfield, though, from Declan Rice. Ball over the top. Come on, keeper, you should deal with that. And he does. Can we recycle and start again? Into the midfield. Declan Rice is tackled. Their press all of a sudden has heated up, hasn't it? That's good from Acevedo, though, to read that header. Comes inside to Szoboszlai. Oh, his pass was forced. It was really forced, wasn't it? It was never going to find its way through. That's loose from City this time. It's a very bitty game. Oh, we hit the crossbar. What an effort. What an effort from Nikolov. And it just cannons off the bar. It was very scrappy in there. Both teams giving it away. I think it shows you how even we are. I'm going to bring Yaya into the midfield and then bring Novalay on. Sibanda. Raicha. That goes for a corner. Changes can hopefully be made now. It just means Szoboszlai's playing in the cam position. After the changes, Leaf Medal comes onto the wing. That's well dealt with. Ball over the top. Into Acevedo. There's so many players around him. He was never, ever, ever getting through there. It was ridiculous how many defenders he had to try and beat. Ball comes in. It's a bit flat, that ball. Would have preferred a better cross than that. 15 to go. It's still anyone's for the taking, isn't it, this game? Hanzic is not playing well. Perez is not playing well. Not much I can do about those two now. Foden's ball in. It's a bit too long. Tosio's going to get there, though. They've still got this. They work it back to their defenders. Dallo drives forward. Now into Tosio. Come on, West Ham. You're giving them way too much space. That's a great ball. What a ball that is. Into the Leaf and Medal. He drives forward. He crosses. Oh, it's really well dealt with by City. What a ball. Unbelievable pass that was. Acevedo shot. Oh, it's just over the bar. Right, come on. 10 to go. We're into that last 10 minutes. Can we do anything about this? A couple of our defenders really have been so poor. Gotta be better than that, lads. Come on. Alfonso really the only one that can come away with his head held high in the back four. Ball coming in. Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, we've had the best opportunities. Crossbar and post in this game. I think it's going to end 0-0. It's probably going to be fair. What an effort from us, though. We will respect that point. I don't think a 0-0 against City is the worst result in the world, to be honest with you. I feel like, they're still one of the teams in the league to beat. I know they had a bad season last year, but I still feel like they're one of the teams to beat. So I'm not going to grumble at that at all. But we need now to go and get the business done against Tottenham Hotspur. This is a derby, obviously, as we all know. We're at home, and we all know how good our home form is. So we're going to go with Gomez in goal, Hanzic and Rice at fullback. We're going to go with Perez and Alfonso at centre-back. Novalay's going to come in to partner Rice in the midfield for this one. We're going to go with Sabanda and Wright on the wings, Yaya through the middle, and Acevedo will continue up top. Here we go, gang. I don't know what I was doing, concentrating on something else before I said, here we go, gang. What an idiot. But yeah, I think I was just still making sure I've got all this right. It's a good Tottenham team. Ali, Kane, still in there all these years on. But yeah, it's a big game now. After the draw against City, we really could do with a win. We could really do with the points in this one. So let's just see what happens, shall we? Here we go. Come on. Let's get this done. Let's get this done, West Ham. Let's beat Tottenham. This is the team I want to beat every single season. Just do. It's just how it is. It's just the nature of my actual supporting of West Ham taking over, I think. But we know they're a good team. But here we go. Throw in. That's into Yaya. Sabanda. Into Novalay. Into Rice. It was a good enough ball forward. Acevedo just didn't read it. Right into Hansic. Back to Nicholas Wright. Into Acevedo. What a start from West Ham as we go 1-0 up in 9 minutes. It was beautiful football. A lovely ball from Nicholas Wright. He finds the Mexican who has continued his great goal scoring form this season. He was electric for us last year. And yes, he is very good already this season. I think that's his 4th goal of the season. Unbelievable, and it puts us back top of the table. I'm aware that some of the other clubs around us are yet to play, but it's still very good stuff, my friends. It really is. Let's just see where the rest of the game takes us. I would like, obviously, another goal, and for Tottenham to not be attacking and trying to upset the party atmosphere that I've just created for myself. Novalay, inside to Rice, into Acevedo, comes wide into Hansic. That's really good. Back to Rice, great ball. Oh, Acevedo goes close again. What a ball from Declan Rice that was. He was unreal last season, Declan Rice. So many assists for us in our first Premier League winning season. I'm hoping he can replicate it again this year. It's a ball up to Acevedo. He wins it into Nicholas Wright, who's going to try and drive past his fullback. He does. He goes back to Rice. A ball comes in, and I think that's going to be offside. Sabanda looked like he was just lurking in front of the defender. I'm not going to get too excited about that one because it did look real stonewall offside. And there we go. It is all but confirmed. He looked like he was standing in front of the defender, didn't he? It would have been a good goal, though, for Marvellous Sabanda at the back post. What a name that is. Marvellous Sabanda. Right, Yaya comes back to Declan Rice. It is all West Ham at the moment. Into Acevedo. That looked tight. That finish was brilliant, though. It looked tight. Is it a goal? Is it chalked off? It's chalked off. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. 2 goals chalked off. It would be 3-0. That's how dominant we've been. Had those two not been offside. Absolutely dominant. They've literally not been able to get going, have they, against us? And it's nearly half time. This game's flown by, to be fair. Zikina with the free kick. Good free kick. He hits the woodwork. They've not done anything all game, and then they're going to hit the woodwork from about 30 yards, and then a foul. We will take that. It's just lovely from the player there to drive us up the football pitch. Cannot complain at all. And that is going to be half time. Lovely old job. Let's get this other goal. Come on, let's get another goal. Again, goal difference could be important. Look at Manchester United's goal difference already, plus 11. It was a joke last season. It really was. They just score so many goals, but they drop points. Here we go. Throw in. Into Yaya. Into Wright. It comes back. I think that might be a sending off. He's going to get a second yellow. And they were 2 really avoidable fouls that he's committed there. But I'm hoping that really does mean points are ours now. Should be just a very easy day at the office, to be honest with you. I'm not going to go attacking. I think I'm just going to leave it as it is. But I am going to bring Bodoslav Nikolov on. And I'm going to bring Garay on as well. And just make a couple of changes. Just tweak a few things. Back to Pelez now. Into Novelay, who's actually carrying a knock all of a sudden. Might have to take a look at that. That's all right. Nikolov, ball over the top. Oh, it's a lovely touch from the defender there because that kind of saved that second goal going in. Acevedo's header is over the bar. He's had a lot of opportunities in this game, hasn't he? I'm thinking, do I do that? He has got that knock. Oh, Sabanda's got a knock as well now. Who do I deem more important to take off here? Probably Sabanda. I've got cover for Novelay. He's just going to have to deal with it. I've got cover for him, though, in the midfield. That's the thing. I don't really have the cover I wish I had on the left-hand side for Sabanda. Yeah, this is just going to peter out, this game, I think. They're not going to be able to do much with 10 men. We've been dominant all game anyway. There's 10 to go now. Pretty much victory is ours. You would hope. He says that, and then a highlight happens, and it's Spurs' keeper coming up our way. But it's all right. We've got the ball back. We've recycled. Lee for Madal now. Fresh legs on the football pitch, driving up this left-hand side. Ball into the box. It was a pretty good ball. No one got on the end of it. Now Harry Kane, though. He's going to come back. Lamptey. That's a good ball. Garay well dealt with, though, at the back. Lovely, lovely bit of defending that. Richer now comes forward into Lee for Madal. To Richer again. Good passing. Looking after the football. Lee for Madal absolutely skins his man again. Oh, it was a lovely, really good ball. Good defending, though, from Tottenham. As this highlight continues. No, it's now done. And we will happily take that. Harry Kane into Elmas. And Harry Kane gets it back. He's going to have an effort. It's a good save from Gomez. This is the trouble. Even against 10 men, there's always a chance, isn't there? Good header. Well dealt with defensively there. Come on, boys. Not long left. Headed out. Good stuff. Acevedo really should have been quicker to get to that ball. They're sensed blood all of a sudden, haven't they? That's all right, back to the keeper. They kind of went for it a little bit there, but, you know, they've got nothing to lose at this point in the game. 5 minutes added on. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of time added on. I'm hoping it just flies by. Nothing comes of it. That would be beautiful, to be honest with you. We don't really need another goal. We just need the 3 points. And the 3 points is what we get. Well, it was hardly a classic episode, was it, gang? But we win the game 1-0 against Spurs. We get a draw against City. It's hardly a classic, but results are results, and they're good results in my opinion against 2 of the better teams in the league. So as far as next episode's concerned, I think I'm going to move it forward to the Porto game. The reason I skipped the first one in the group stages is because of the way it works. If you do the Porto, you skip the Celtic. You do the Celtic, you skip the Porto. You do the last game of the group. It just works better if you do it that way, in my opinion. So that's what I'm going to do. We will do Porto in the next episode, probably with Luton Town, who have managed to get promoted to the Premier League, which is incredible in itself. So we'll probably do that as a double next episode. I will take a look at the transfers, and you will see that I have completed some stuff where transfers are concerned, as well as the games have been going on in today's episode. I don't like to do this and like get a cut between the games. It's easier to do it at the end. But you will see that Alan Henrique has moved to Stuttgart. We wish him all the best. He's got a big increase in his wages in moving. And I do really hope that he goes on and develops, because I don't know. I didn't think he was really at the level we need to be now, but he was always a good player to kind of rely on. So he has left the building. Bodovic has gone out on loan to Hamburg for the year. I think that was very much needed to happen. And then I've signed a young centre-back and a striker. Obviously, we've already seen Nicola Benali. I've signed him. I've decided to go down that route. The deal for the Southampton winger was going to cost way too much money, so I decided to sign the striker, and then Lee from Madal can help out on the left wing if needed. And then Juan Fernandez, a young defender has come in from Liverpool FC in Uruguay for 500k up front, 1.1 million with the add-ons. And I feel like he is a very, very good looking prospect, in my opinion. I think he could maybe turn into a really good player. Obviously, the scout report's saying so as well. So, yeah, I just thought for that money, we might as well bring him in. If it don't work out, you sell him for a profit. They say you got to look at it sometimes. So, but I think it might. I think give him a season or two. I think he might be a first teamer, like a squad player for this team. So, yeah, let's just keep an eye on him. Let's see what he does. I've loaned him, basically loaned him back to the club for the season. Let him get some football under his belt rather than waiting it out with us and wasting his time basically in the academy. So as a result of today's episode, we are top of the table. You'll see that teams around us have dropped points. Man United have a game in hand, they've yet to play their game, but we have 10 points on the board and we're looking pretty good in the early stages of the season. And so anyway, my friends, we're done and dusted for another episode of the Hall of Fame. I do hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Subscribe if you're new, my friends. It's the best way to support the channel. Drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed it. It's the best way to support the series. But until the next one, saluting you all. Stay safe, stay humble, and I will see you next time.